With the recent news that director Patty Jenkins had left Thor 2 over creative differences, it has seemed that progress for women behind the camera continues to move at a glacial pace. But one area holds a glimmer of hope, and that's screenwriting. Several female screenwriters are not only making a name for themselves, but writing mainstream fare with crossover appeal. First up, there's Jane Goldman. Now, to be fair, this UK scribe has gotten a considerable career boost from her superstar husband, talk show host Jonathan Ross. But to her credit, she has consistently delivered the goods, getting her start as Matthew Vaughn's writing partner on Stardust, Kick-Ass, The Dead, and X-Men First Class. And in 2012, she'll step out on her own as the sole screenwriter on The Woman in Black, Daniel Radcliffe's big post-Potter pick. She's also just been tapped to adapt Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children for 20th Century Fox, with Tim Burton potentially directing. Goldman's high-concept approach is a clever move and surprisingly rare for female screenwriters who seem to think they're selling out if they don't write specifically for women. That kind of thinking has to change if women are to make any major inroads in the industry. Remember, you can only change something if you're on the inside. Another female screenwriter making a big splash this year on the Oscar side is Abby Morgan, who also happens to be British. Morgan co-wrote the Michael Fassbender sex addiction pick Shame, as well as the upcoming The Iron Lady, the biopic on Margaret Thatcher, who also wanted to play with the big boys. As for us American chicks, we're also representing with Diablo Cody. Cody, the stripper famously turned screenwriter, burst onto the scene with her very first screenplay, Juno. And while Cody had a serious misstep with Jennifer's Body and was seemingly swallowed up by the writing team on the United States of Tara, she's back in the spotlight again this year with Young Adult. And on the horizon, she's also one of the writers on the Evil Dead remake, which is a major gamble, but one on which she could potentially win big. Finally, Linda Wolverton has also been making some major moves, although not as loudly as her fellow screenwriters. Wolverton started out as an animation screenwriter, working on several top TV shows before jumping to the big leagues with Beauty and the Beast. Wolverton then contributed to The Lion King and Mulan before disappearing for years, only to stage a huge comeback with Alice in Wonderland. Next up, she's working on Maleficent, Disney's next live-action fairy tale set to star Angelina Jolie. So what do you think of these women's work? Can you tell that their movies are written by women? And are you excited to see any of them? Be sure to write your thoughts down below, and I hope you'll vote for your top 10 movies of 2011 in the Beyond the Trailer poll. Just go to tinyurl.com/2011top10 and fill out the form by January 3rd, 2012. I'm Grace Randolph, and this has been a Movie Bite. You can watch more right now.